Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the ladies' favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. Birthday boy, because it's still my birthday technically, a.k.a. the curator of good vibes, man. I'm here.
It's been a whole week, but anyway.
Hey, is it still November? All right.
I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Convo, a.k.a. a patient man.
Patient man. When niggas are 2 seconds away from crashing out, they always say that. But anyway, how you feeling, man? How's your life experience on a scale of 1 to 10? Let us know how's your, how your mental health and your physical well-being and.
Well, my mental health has been going through some hurdles.
Okay, I understand.
Just this past week.
Naturally, regular man shit.
But I would say I'm coming out on top. I do see the light at the. All right.
Hey, you.
This is why niggas can't even express how they.
It's the way you said it. I'm coming. You made sure.
I said I'm coming out on top.
I mean, salute. I don't judge, nigga. Get your rocks off.
All right. But I do see light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. I'll be going to 2 weddings. The one with the girl and the one with the guy.
If you make it to any, but that's another conversation.
Oh, man.
You put your gun away, I'll put mine away.
I'm done.
But yes, I'm doing okay. I would say I'm a solid 7. My patience was tried a lot by every angle of the book, by friends, family, coworkers. So it's yeah, it's been one of those weeks. What is it? I'm at the edge.
You right there. As far as me, man, I'll say I'm an 8 out of 10. Today officially marks the day that I'm done moving, technically, even though I still have a bar of soap over there and maybe a towel or two. But yeah, man, it's been a hectic month. There was a lot of moving pieces. It was my birthday. I've been working 6 days a week, and I was in the process of moving again. But besides that, man, everything's fine. Like I said, I'm an 8 out of 10. I can't complain. I still got a job. I'm not sick.
Plural.
And I still, get to come here, every other week and do this with my brothers. So I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. That's what I will say.
Good to know.
Grateful. But I mean, since we talked about my birthday, my birthday went well. Like if you know me personally, I'm not super big into gifts because the gifts that I want, most people cannot afford them and give them to me. That's the main reason. But I really cherish quality time, being around my friends, and I just want to laugh and talk shit all day. If you know me, you know that's my true nature. If I get to do those 2 things every day, I'm fine. I was around good people, good energy. And typically what I like to do every year is do something I've never done. And this year I chose to go to a hockey game. They happened to have one. The Panthers happened to play.
Did you have a good time at the hockey game?
1,000%.
I didn't even know you were going to the hockey game until Cheech is there.
I said it months prior, but I did not know. We them niggas. The Panthers, we them niggas. It was kind of like football on ice because them niggas still get it in.
They still shit in that arena.
Bro, I saw a couple sticks being broken. They slam each other for real, and they don't give 2 fucks.
They'll have 30 seconds. Hey, yo, duke it out.
It's bro. And the ref act like he. The ref, whoa, they fighting. Yes, nigga, they've been fighting for 40 seconds.
Break it up.
But it was an amazing experience. I had amazing seats, and if I tell you how much I paid for my seats, you would not believe me.
It's probably like $30, $40 maybe.
$27 with tax. I ended up paying $31, close to $32. I got there.
How much was your snacks that you paid at the station?
Oh my. Okay. All right. Now we get into the dog. A bottle of water, a Dasani bottle of water, was $7. A beer, I got a beer because I didn't want,
big money.
I didn't want to get like a mixed drink because I was testing the waters the first round. I said, well, let me get that little seltzer. Got a little seltzer, because I wanted to be present for the game. I wanted to understand everything because I'm doing research on hockey as I'm watching the game because I didn't want to be clueless on what's happening. So my shit came out to like $22. A seltzer that cost like $4 at the store in a Dasani water was like $22. But overall, I was happy. We were in like the middle overhead section, so I had an overview of the whole stadium, but mine was kind of elevated, so I was kind of right there. So I think I had better seats than people that paid like $300+. So I had a phenomenal time. I had to leave early because that stadium was packed, and I knew I was not going to get home for 2 hours getting stuck in that traffic. So that was Thursday. Bar, right? Yeah, so Thursday was my actual birthday. I did the hockey game. Friday, I had dinner plans at Casa Dona in Miami. A few of my dogs came out. Mine is Gary, no shade.
But wait. Why wasn't Gary there?
Well, we're going to get to that later. We're going to get to
you have to announce why, because the reason why I love this.
It was complicated.
No. Why wasn't Gary there?
Gary wasn't there for two reasons. One, Gary was being a prima donna and did not want to drive. And two, Gary was trying to play peacemaker and try to stay out of the friend feud between me and my boy who happens to be celebrating around the same time. And the person I'm talking about is Reese.
And when were the dinners and what time were the dinners?
The dinners were the same day, but you had to make a choice, and I understand. Like he wanted to stay out of it and chose not to show up for his friends, and it's cool. I'm just joking. I understood why he couldn't make a decision.
I just want to let everybody know. I heard my name was thrown around a lot this week.
Oh yeah, me and Reese was kicking your back in for sure.
I've heard some things, and I'm like, hey, both of y'all owe me a conversation.
Nah, we didn't go too crazy.
No, I heard some shit.
Nah,
y'all owe me a conversation.
We didn't go too crazy, but
I was J. Cole this weekend, pretty much. I backed out gracefully.
But honestly, though, if you went to Reese's or mine, it would have been fine. But but honestly, though, real shit. Gary has done more for me this year than anyone can imagine. So, on some serious note, I appreciate you as a friend and for showing up for me every day. So, I we try to have a bro moment, and this nigga calling me gay behind the scenes. But but Gary's really like a solid guy, and he's like my brother in real life. So I ain't tripping about it. Like for the sake of talking shit, I felt some type of way, but nah, nigga, you show up for me in real life when I need you, so I'm cool with that.
I owe you a Twin Peaks gathering.
But on Saturday we was on a yacht chilling, and then Sunday I forgot that I did not request Sunday off, so I had to rush back to Palm Beach because I had work at 3:00. So I checked out of the hotel at 11:00, got here, and then went to work. But yeah, it was a good experience, man. I laughed. I got to talk shit. I got to party outside. I got to fully sleep and enjoy myself, and I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
I'm very appreciative you had a good weekend.
Yeah, that's all.
And you got the fly weekend that you wanted.
Yes. I honestly did everything that I wanted to do. So I'm not even mad. I'm not annoyed, and the shit that niggas didn't want to do, I did it by myself. I'm at the age now where, all right, y'all don't want to come, I'll go myself. I ain't tripping. So, but how was your weekend?
No, my weekend was 180. It was
okay.
Mental gymnastics.
Okay, that's fair.
I got it from my friends, my family, co-workers.
Okay.
So Gary was the bad guy this week, and I'm like, I'm taking it to the chin. Pause.
I mean, you are embracing your villain arc a little bit. I could see it. You about to start taking off the glasses too and start going crazy.
Just know, I'm a patient man. I'm a patient man.
Man.
But anyway, I know you mentioned because I've been seeing all over my timeline. I saw a lot of Haitian flags.
1,000%.
All over my story, Instagram reels. I already live in Florida, so I already know, like, yes, like Haitians pretty much dominate South Florida. But it was like y'all presence was a lot more well known this past weekend or this past week. So please tell me why.
So Haiti recently got qualified for the World Cup that is set to happen in 2026. And yeah, it was a very prideful moment because we haven't been there since the 1970s. And yeah, I think it was a dope moment that really brought everybody together. Like if you guys have a Haitian friend or you work with Haitian people or you are Haitian yourself, you know that there's nothing that brings us together more than soccer, music, and food. So just the fact that we saw that Haiti won, you know, I saw everybody outside past a certain time. There was no shootings. There's no casualties as far as I know. I've seen people that live in gang control areas, you know, meaning like, you know, the street bands that be playing the music, like they flooding the streets. I saw celebrities out there. Celebrities flew out to the game. It was a very prideful moment, man, and it shows that what we can do when we put our heads together, and we realize that we're more alike than we different. And honestly, I want to take this moment to encourage the people like your country, you know, the people from your country that did not qualify to go to lend a hand and support and get behind the winning teams to boost them up and boost their morale.
The Jamaicans have been saying, "Oh, hooray!" Like I'm Haiti. We have been showing the love.
we just need to feel it a little bit more.
What, you want us to suck y'all dick? Like,
no, it's just, you know, I'll buy you a flag. Just put it around your car.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what? Shout out to the Haitians out there that qualified. I'm glad you finally decided to play for your country and not France. I'm very proud of y'all.
Wait, what kind of shady compliment?
I'm proud of y'all. Y'all embracing who y'all are.
Nah, honestly, it's a dope moment, and I'm happy, and you know, just making it to the World Cup, to that stage, shows people what we're able to do, and with support and with more help, you know, and more structure, you know, God knows what we can do and what we can achieve. So good luck to them boys. I hope they get far, and I hope they represent the red and blue very well.
Exactly. Jamaica, we'll get there one day. Just we got to fix that turf and give. Like,
good idea, lasso. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but since I don't know, I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
It's not disrespect. Sorry, bad man. But that's what I was trying to show love to my country.
Rude boy.
Hi, rude boy. Rude boy.
RHUDE, rude boy.
Oh, man. But it is, the holiday season is here. Yes. Florida had a cold front for 2 days. So in the last month, time has changed. Florida was hit with a cold front for a weekend. Yeah. And yeah, it just feels like
it was cold during your weekend, technically.
And later during the night, it gets a little chilly. But what's cold for Floridians is anything under 70. So
pretty much 65.
So, but it's been cool, man. The holiday seasons are here, so that means foreigners are starting to come into town. Bad drivers are around. People start to shop for the holidays. So
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Nobody speak English. I'm dead ass.
MAGA Gary.
Well, I'm just saying. This is a time of year nobody speak English.
I understand. And we embrace that.
We embrace that.
Thank you very much.
All I'm saying is, I'm trying to place an order. Have one person. That's all right.
Shut up and cook, right?
No. I just want one person. Just speak. It's like sign language.
Oh, that's. Ooh, they got. Okay. But honestly, though, yeah, I mean, it's good for me because this time of year is good and bad. That's when I make, you know, a good amount of money at my job because I'm in the hospitality business. But also, I think I'm rich. I get the delusion that I start to think that I'm rich, and I spend money like crazy as well. But since I got more responsibility, hopefully, you know, I slow it down more this year. And I'm single technically, so I don't got nobody to buy a Christmas gift for yet. So.
Wait, but we can't just be past Thanksgiving. Right? What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I'll be working. But right after work, you know, Gary, you already know, keep my plate to the side. I'm gonna start making my rounds.
No, you got until 11 p.m.
Yeah, hopefully. You say that every year. If you don't open up, your dad is gonna open up. It's fine. Don't you can go to sleep. Hey yo, man. Hey, look, if you go to sleep, I got you. Don't you worry about it. I will come through either way.
This nigga showed up. This nigga showed up to my house at 1 a.m. Straight a plate of all rice, 3 pieces of chicken.
Nah, yeah, your people could throw down. So of course, yeah, I'm gonna do my usual. I don't think my brother might cook, but my brother's been in his healthy bag lately, so I don't know what the fuck he got going on. It's salmon, grilled chicken. It's like, nigga, I'm trying to eat like a fat boy. It's Thanksgiving.
Yo, me and Gael was doing a back and forth on like pretty much of like what we gonna do for Thanksgiving, because we're actually gonna celebrate Thanksgiving at her house the day after because her mom works. So like, we were trying to just decide on like, because the wedding is coming up, we gotta tone it down. Let's have a nice little simple table. So I was like, so she said mac and cheese is a non-negotiable. I'm like, all right, I get it.
Mac and cheese is definitely stuffing.
No, well, so here's the thing now. I believe if you're hosting a Thanksgiving, I think a turkey is mandatory, right?
Yeah. The American way, yes.
Like, and she said, all right, I'll just do a cut up turkey. Cause like Haitians usually do like the cut up turkey. I'm like, I think for Thanksgiving, I'm just demanding a whole bird.
Okay. Demanding?
I'm demanding a whole bird. It's Thanksgiving. They don't sell birds all year, so it's like, come on, I got you. Just cook the whole bird. And then of course it's like, I'm trying to be.
Are you demanding her to cook it too? just wanna know how far your demands go. Hey, your mom, get in the kitchen now. How did you say it?
Fix my shoes. So here's the thing, you gonna laugh. So it's like, because I was trying to be on the cheaper side, so it's like, all right, if you want to do just like rice, I know we want to have a very Thanksgiving dinner in a budget, you can do the red rice and beans. And then she's like,
that's a shot.
It's not a shot.
Because we have multiple rices, so you try to keep it low. we got the black rice. I see, Gary, I've been around you long enough to know how your mind thinks.
So here comes Gael. I was like, yeah, but I think it would be better if we did like the I'm gonna say it. I'm probably sure I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. The dirty JoJo, or how you say it.
Yeah.
And she wants to put shrimp in. I'm like, that's gonna cost more money. But it's like, yeah, but it's like, we gotta. So we're pretty much just going back and forth on the table. But it's like, is there any like demands that you need and requirements for like a Thanksgiving dinner that you can't live without?
First of all, I'm thankful to even get a plate at this point. I don't know who in my family is cooking, but I will make my rounds like I previously said. But definitely turkey or chicken is mandatory. A little, Haitians are gonna throw some griot in everything, so there's gonna be some fried pork somewhere. Yeah. Mac and cheese mandatory. Collard greens. Collard greens is not mandatory, but if it's fresh, it's good. But
potato salad.
Potato salad for sure.
Or just a regular salad. Cool.
I'm not going to your house if you don't have a few beverages for me to have, and I'm not talking about soda or water. I need a stiff one. I'm going to work. Pause. Oh my God.
A flagrant episode. So like, what's like an underrated like dish is like, I usually like the vegetable pasta.
Okay.
I love that dish, but a lot of people don't make it. Is that just my white side coming out, or is like?
I did not want to say it, but that's
who doesn't love like the usual like vegetable pasta.
I mean,
I prefer it over potato salad in my personal opinion. That's just me.
Well, yeah, so your white side, it's cool. So, but I love stuffing. I love stuffing.
If it's done right, yeah.
If it's done right, correct. But yeah, I mean, I'm a simple guy. Like, I just want a decorated plate. I just want a messy plate. I don't want none organized. I don't want none of the meals to look healthy. I don't want nothing on this table to have any more greens than it needs to, I think it's time for family, jokes, card games, liquor, dominoes, Uno, all that. So,
what dish like are you not supposed to make for Thanksgiving? Anything or raisins. That's my personal opinion.
I think Haitians can retire the potato the salad that we make. That with the beet salad.
I love that.
What? I know. I love it. It's sweet. No, I like it.
Love that.
But what I'm saying is, some people don't know how to properly do it. Mm-hmm. So it has the color, but it doesn't have the taste. And sometimes when it touches the other food, it kind of influences the flavor of it. So like, just make dishes that you're known for. If you known to make sweet potato pie, Bring sweet potato pie. Don't experiment with key lime pie. Don't experiment with nothing else. If you the cousin that brings the liquor or the weed, bring that. If you know how to make the turkey, make that. So
you know what? So two things I don't think like. So when you're making mac and cheese, I don't like anything in the mac and cheese. Like no protein in the mac and cheese. Just make it just a
no.
regular mac and cheese.
I mean,
And like I don't like, and plus like even though like my uncle like he makes like a really good lasagna, but sometimes he brings Thanksgiving. But it's like I don't really want to eat lasagna next to turkey next. To
it doesn't flow well.
Too much on one plate. But yeah, those are just like my usual demands for like Thanksgiving.
Okay, I mean, look, either way, I'm coming to your house. You know that. I don't know if my aunt's been sick. I don't know if she's gonna be able to cook. She just turned 70, so I can't put too much pressure on her. I can't say, "Hey, old lady, stand on the stove."
Bro, a Korean woman can't get out the kitchen, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna for sure. I don't know how to cook, so for sure I'm gonna make my rounds. But
any plans for Black Friday?
Black Friday, I would like to buy a quality TV or a good couch. The only furniture that I'm missing in my new apartment is I want a big flat screen TV in the living room, 65 to 75 inches. Pause.
Just buy it now, because the same price today is gonna be the same price on Black
Friday. Buy it now would assume that I have the money now to buy it. I love when rich niggas talk. Buy it now. Put it on the card. Like, Gary, I just said I got the. God damn. It's not even Friday. This nigga said buy it now. But yeah, I mean that's my goal. I mean the little decorative shits, the chairs, the little plants and shit, I could get that later. But what I'm trying to say is not only do I want to benefit from the Black Friday sale, I want to also have a hookup. I want to do it the black way. So I want to know somebody at Best Buy, know somebody at Walmart, and then get plugged in that way. What are your plans?
Everything I always look forward to on Black Friday is never on sale, which is the new Jordan drop.
Oh, Jordan's this nigga crazy.
I know the Black Hat 4s drop.
My pair's still crispy, so I'm straight. You played when you were supposed to
play this time, and then what? Now we'll be on the same field.
And there you go.
Hopefully,
you gonna get him.
Like by the way, and I think I said it last year that like, the only brands that I know that do decent deals on Black Friday is Polo, and I know a New Era be like coming in with some sneaky deals too.
Okay, I mean,
but you don't wear hats anyway, so.
But it's still good to get it for the sport, you know. And
you got Bones' number on speed though. No, you don't wear hats.
It's better to have it than not to have it. You know what I mean? You got to get ready so you don't. You got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. But that's me. That's me, man. All right, what are we getting into? There's a lot that we haven't talked about because we've been, we've had a few guests that were very boisterous, and me and Gary had a conversation like, yo, let's go back to the essence of the show. Let's go back to the formula that people love,
Shouts
which
out
is
to all the
just,
guests that come by.
of course, it's always love, but it's just us. So, yeah, what do you want to start with? I see that you have some NBA topics. That we skipped last episode. What are we talking about?
Felt like so long ago, but yeah, like it's still relevant today. Feds did a sweep, pretty much. So like, pretty much getting into like the betting scandals. It's like, so I know Chauncey Billups got arrested. I think he's out already. He got bailed already, but for illegal poker games. Terry Rozier indicted over prop bets. So yeah, so the NBA is kind of cracking down on all like the fishy shit they've been seeing. Because it's like you have people like Terry Rozier where it's like making incomplete passes on purpose. Mm-hmm. I know with Chauncey Billups, I know he was so kind of the same thing Gilbert Arenas was kind of like that got arrested for. So I guess they have like some
hosting games like, and shit.
Some type of like Ocean 11 type shit where it's like niggas is wearing freaking contacts that can see through cards, different lights and shit. Where, pretty much it's like, I don't know if you guys know this. Everybody can have a poker game, but when you have like a structure where it's like, it's like you put in real money on the table, you have valet cars, you have freaking massagers massaging you. It's like you can't really have that because of the fact that like America's not taxing you on it, so it's technically illegal. Exactly. So yeah, and I know Malik Beasley is still kind of like, I don't even think Malik Beasley is actually in the league right now. He's actually a good player. The Pistons could use him. But it's like he's not on a team right now because of the fact that like people still look at him as like, yeah, bro, you fucking with parlays and shit.
My thing is, I've been privy to hear, all sides of this thing, and I just can't get my mind around just, especially black people. Like, we fight teeth and nail to get out of the hood, make something of ourselves. Like, we talking about very successful people, like Chauncey Billups, very respected. Hall of Famer. Terry Rozier, Scary Terry. You raw. Like, you making at least, I want to say, I think his contract was 30. He was getting $30 million a year, I think, at the height of his career. Yeah. And he was currently playing for Miami. Like, why risk, like, that type of money, your future, like, your legacy that way? Like, we seen what happened to baseball players when they started doping and stuff. Like, some Barry Bonds still can't even get fucking inducted into the Hall of Fame because of allegations. Yeah. So it's like, and what I hate about black people is that we know better. And we know that they're going to use us to make an example.
1,000%.
When feds picked up everybody, the fucking FBI nigga stood there and named every black person involved in the case and said, oh, we also picked up a few mobsters. Yeah, these mobsters got names. They come from mob families. They got faces. They got faces, but it's like, we know what they gonna do, bro. So my thing is, niggas is too rich. Some people was like, well, I'm rich, but I wanted to, help people that are part of my family that gamble. And it's like, yo, why would you even want to associate yourself with that? Give them a job. Have your accountant put them on payroll. Have them become your assistant. I'm pretty sure somebody in your family is a trainer. I'm pretty sure somebody in your family is a chef that could prep your meals. I'm pretty sure somebody in your family knows how to drive that could be your personal driver. And that's if you want to hire family. But it's like, bro, like, we got to stop playing with lifetime opportunities. Because there's a nigga in the hood with no heat on or no fucking AC on begging to be in your position, and you fucking it up for everybody.
Even with Chauncey Billups, it's like, I don't understand why they're even associating yourself with, like, these freaking poker games or, like, getting into bets. Because, like, apparently, like, it's alleged that because of the fact that he was the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, he's literally tipping off people like, oh, yeah, this dude's not going to play tonight. Oh, we're going to lose by this much. And apparently he's talking to people in the Lakers camp that was like, oh, LeBron not going to play tonight. It's like, you're kind of getting insights on who's playing and who's not. Exactly. So
and you behind the scenes, you privy to certain informations, player injuries, stat sheets, you know a lot.
And actually, really quickly speaking on players not playing, like, how, like, I know me and Chiefs talk about, like, we got to go to a Heat game, like, for sure, but it's like, here's the shit that pisses me off. That, like, the Warriors, like, Steph Curry is in town, like, literally, like, about to go versus the Heat. But I saw, like, a headline, I hope it's not true, that freaking Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and someone else was, like, sitting out tonight. I'm like, the fuck for what? Literally for what?
And I'm not going to that game if they are, because I'm going to see them.
That makes me want to think, like, yo, like, y'all, is niggas just taking the under today? Like, and what's more funny about this situation is that everybody has an opinion, all the bets going on, like all the popular podcasts. And guess what? What is their advertisements right after?
Prize Picks, DraftKings, FanDuel, yep.
Hard Rock Bets. It's like, yeah. So it's like, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's like, do you think that, like, the NBA can kind of fix any of these, like, betting world or is it just like, it's just gone too rampant pretty much?
I just feel like once you open that floodgates, like, niggas always gambled. Gambling is not new.
Bookies are
but it was more of a under the table, behind closed doors. If you know, if you had money to play like that, you would play like that. Yeah. Broke niggas were not allowed. But when you have all these apps that'll promise people, get rich quick schemes, hey, sign up, you get $50, that you could play and place on any bets. Like, you slow walking the dog. Like, yeah. People have addictive personalities. The economy is fucked up. You promising people, you selling people a dream. So of course they're gonna fall for it. Niggas fucking fly to Vegas to play. And you gonna put Vegas in my hands? On an app? That's a fact. Like, now you got me gambling with my student tuition, money that I could be using to pay my debts.
Tax return.
My tax returns, my mortgage, my rent. Mm-hmm. Some niggas, bro, I know niggas that literally have told women, if my parlay hit, I'm going to take you on a date. If my parlay hit, I'm gonna take you on a trip. I'm gonna buy you some flowers. Like people are, I know people that are addictive.
That's a Florida love story right there.
And you know what's sad? There's niggas that don't even, niggas is betting on baseball. Nigga, I know you've never seen a baseball game in your fucking life. You just doing whatever it is at this point to keep yourself busy.
I seen
Pick up a Bible. What happened to reading? Nah, somebody has to say it.
I seen a nigga say, what's the spread on PGA? Nigga, stop it. And the last thing I'm gonna say about this betting shit is that whatever money you got from these bets, from you doing these prop bets, I guarantee you it was not worth it.
It's not, and you spend more, playing than you get.
Yes. I don't understand.
I think it's a trap, and that's why I know myself. I have an addictive personality. I know how far I'm willing to go when I'm winning. I know how my brain works, so I'm not even entertaining that because I already know. Nigga, sneakers got me in a chokehold, and I've loved sneakers since I was probably 5 years old. You feel me? So it's like I know if I get into anything else, I'm gonna be bankrupt. So no, I'm not doing that. But anyway, everybody got their vices. Everybody got their thing. Just again, do everything in moderation.
Yeah. And the NBA also reminds us that white basketball players apparently have no idea what betting is, by the way.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
It's only black players.
Of course not. But I mean, like I said, we always gonna be the scapegoat. We always gonna be the fall guy. Let's just do better. That's it. That's it.
There was other stuff that happened in the NBA, but like one thing that's kind of like really like became like a major headline was the Mavericks fire former general manager Nico Harrison.
Okay. I mean,
any thoughts?
This was bound to happen. I mean, we heard rumors that they were trying to devalue the team so they can sell it, and some people said move to a different arena and
build a casino.
Build a casino and all that. So I just feel like it's above my tax bracket. And two, I feel like there's talks that'll happen in these higher offices that we're not privy to. And the same thing that we've seen in music, I think we've seen in sports. There's a lot of niggas that don't care about the sport, that are not passionate about the sport, that have never played the sport. They just get a group of people together, investors and tech people, buy a team and just freestyle and don't know what they're doing. Because if you're truly passionate about this sport, you know how your star player affects the lineup. You know what star keeps the roster together. You know how to, replenish the squad or diminish the squad. So I think the first red flag was the rumors got too loud. And second, you traded your best asset.
Yeah. So
I knew it was bound to happen down the pipeline. And if they kept on failing, I think he was going to get blamed for everything. He would have resigned anyway. So, and he'll find another job. I mean, he's a business guy.
He's literally having fun with all this. He put it in his freaking bio that unemployed. He's already updated his LinkedIn. So it's like he knew this shit was gonna happen. So it's like, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure he got some money or he got a favor for doing that. Whatever he did, whatever that decision was, it was big business shit at play. So yeah. But I don't feel bad for the guy. I don't feel bad for the guy because, like, I'm not saying these guys are not rich, but I was genuinely confused and sad when Luka got traded. He's not even my favorite player, and the Mavericks was not even my favorite team. But it's like that was the only support Kyrie had over there. You feel me? And Kyrie was getting hurt back to back. So it's like you take that asset away. Now you're making a black man look bad, and you fucking up the franchise.
The only thing where it's like the last thing I'll say is about this whole Nico Harrison firing is that it just comes off as fishy because I understand like he made it known like, oh, we want to win now, we're in a 3-year window, but it's like you kind of fired dude before you even get to see the team that he built looks like. Like Anthony Davis is currently hurt, Kyrie is hurt. There's other players hurt, like Derek Lively is hurt. So it's like I really wish I get to see like how these players play with Cooper Flag. I really wish I think he was kind of fired too prematurely because they fired him so early in the season. Why didn't you do it during the summertime? That's just how I feel.
I think he pissed somebody off in the back office, or he made a call or decision that did not align with the upper head with the upper people, and
And
Yeah,
on
he
top
had
of
to
it,
go.
they were freaking throwing off fans that were screaming "Fire Nico Harrison," but it's like, what happened to those fans? Are they still banned from the arena? So it's like,
Yeah, it's a lot of questions. But I think he was honestly, I think the bigger play here is he was the sacrificial lamb in
Pretty
a
much,
much
yeah.
bigger
For
scheme
sure.
and play.
It's more clear now than ever. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, you reap what you sow, nigga. You got rid of somebody, they got rid of your ass. I hope you had your money saved up. I hope you had, like the white people like to say, I hope you had your affairs in order.
And if you have any advice for me, get the fuck out of Dallas.
Yeah, that would be a smart thing to do. Well, speaking of people that got to get the fuck out of the town that they're in,
Out of Texas in general.
yeah.
Apparently, there is like this one police officer that was at a college game. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the weirdest like videos I've ever seen as far as with college sports. So there is these South Carolina college football players, and they were just like kind of like walking out of a tunnel, but the cop was going the other direction. And instead of waiting on the side, he just decided to walk through them and kind of like put his shoulders up and shoved them. And then he turned around.
He did that to niggas that got pads on.
Dead ass. Like, so like, obviously he's like, white people don't care. So if I have a gun on my hip, I don't care about your little ass pants.
True.
So it's like he literally freaking walked right through them, put his shoulders up. It's like pretty much, like the male ego where it's like, when you walk in the club, where it's like niggas can be, all right, my bad, bro. Excuse me. There's some niggas that just walk through you. It's like, all right, bro, you just want to start some trouble. And that's exactly what he did. And on top of it, instead of saying sorry,
He provoked them.
he provoked it and pointed in their freaking fucking face. Like, yo, like, why watch where you going or some shit. So it's like, there's a lot of theories I had for this video, but what was your take for seeing this?
There's a lot going through my mind. Like you you brought so many ideas. Like so many things came to my mind when he did that. So Texas football, black kids on the football team, white police officer.
The cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat says it all. Like, okay, well, number one, they probably doing a shitty job on the field. He's tight. Number two, his relief probably didn't show up on time. Number three, I think he probably had money on the game.
1,000%.
And he fucked up. Number four, when it started getting interesting to me, I'm like, he probably looking at them niggas like, damn, like, I'm supposed to be protecting y'all, and your NIL money is probably, like, more than my fucking salary. That's number four. Number five, that's when it started getting interesting. One of y'all is fucking my daughter. So I'm like, yo, wait, the entitlement, I don't know. It seemed like he had a vendetta. And it seemed like he had a vendetta against somebody specific. And it seemed like he wanted a brawl to pop up so he could play the victim. Like, oh, all these black guys and these football players jumped me. But it's like, yo, you literally provoked them. Exactly. And you started it.
You're assaulting these players.
Yeah.
Because, like, and the shit that gets me tight, and I know there's people watching this and saying, oh, it's not about race. That cop was just being a dick. This is when it becomes about race. It's the statement Texas A&M police.
Oh, that was my favorite part.
This is where it makes it about race. They sent out a statement saying, we are aware of the incident in the Northeast Tunnel involving a DPS trooper. He has been relieved of his game day assignment.
That does not tell me anything.
You know what this tells me? Hey, yo, take the rest of the day off. I'll see you tomorrow.
Or take the rest of the week off. We'll see you next game.
I don't even think he took the rest of the week off.
You know what's funnier too? When they do some dumb shit. Oh, he's been let go, or he's been released of his duties without pay. They got a fucking union. They got mad benefits. This nigga, you got a free vacation.
Bro, I see all these words, all these tricky, pretty words that all these
tricky words,
all these freaking companies. You know what word I want to see? Terminated.
Yeah, he's been fired. And you know what I heard, which is sad? Most of the police, and again, I have friends that are police officers. You feel me? The ones that do their job, which is protect and serve, I fuck with y'all and I appreciate y'all. But you got them other niggas, like when they get relieved of their duties, they could go to a different town and get their job with no questions asked, because all they looking at is their experience and if they're good to go and they're healthy enough to be on the force. And it's like, I think there has to be something done with the group of people that are unqualified. And I think there has to be certain mental tests that gets ran just like I think certain people should do a background check to own a gun, I think people need a background check to become a police officer. Because if you have a history of, you know, causing violence to people and stuff like that, we need to know these things.
And here's my thing is like with the police, and I'm all for police. I'm not one of the idiots that say defund the police. I know we definitely need the police in our country.
Yes,
I will say that.
we need them in our community.
But one thing I want to say is like, as far as like with police, it's like, I just want to see police get held accountable a little bit more often. Like I want to see a police officer get made an example of. Like when we saw Derek Chauvin like get arrested, it was kind of like a sign of relief because it's like, yo, we weren't even fully like we weren't even fully convinced that like he was gonna go to jail, even though he did the crime in fucking 4K. But it's like, how many times have we seen a police officer just get away from like doing a crime? So it's like we always see us niggas that look like us get made an example, but when do we see a freaking police officer that look like this in his uniform, guns all over his hip, freaking cowboy hat on? It's like, when do you get made an example of?
Yeah, and like I said, I don't use this tricky words on me because it actually makes me more mad.
Exactly.
Oh, he got let go for the day. Oh, he's been relieved of his duties. That's not saying
We're
much.
sending him to another district.
Yeah. Oh, he's been demoted. Okay, so this nigga is still on your payroll. He still has a job. Yes. He still could do this to somebody else, but we won't get to see it because it won't be so televised or so public.
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
Exactly.
But stay safe out there, you know, and it's the holiday season. I've had this message for the last few years. You got a family to buy gifts for. The criminals got a family to buy gifts for. Yes. So lock your cars, lock your house, stay safe, head on a swivel. You feel me? And yeah, don't leave your doors open. Don't, you know, we live in a free carry, open carry state. Exactly. Be strapped up if you got a gun, man, because it's getting crazy out here.
Exactly. Live your life, but if like, hey, man, if you go into a spot where you know you shouldn't be wearing that big chain, guess what? You don't have to wear that big chain.
I don't think we throw a shade at him.
That weak ass shade.
Oh shit! That nigga got a Cuban. That boy got a Cuban, boy.
I saw in the story.
That's a big dog over there, man.
I love it. Yeah, I love about our story though.
Speaking of niggas being flashy, Max B recently got out of jail. The beloved rapper was welcomed by friends and family, and this nigga hasn't been inside since he's been out. It seems like I don't even think he went inside to take a shower. Since he's been released, this nigga has been in the LV store. He's been at the Jets game. He's been at a club.
Having dinner with freaking royalty.
Yeah, so that nigga been at the jewelry store. Like, but it seems like he's in great spirits. I mean, he was in jail for 16 years.
But we kind of have to explain like who Max B is.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're living under a rock.
But there's a lot of people like, and I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not a Max B fan. I don't really listen to Max B music. I'm from Florida, and I didn't really have a reason to listen to Max B music because that's more of like an East Coast region. But I do respect what he's done. Like, if you guys don't know, he's a popular like New York rapper. People say that like he gave a lot of influence to like Jim Jones, French Montana. Anybody who has like a melodic type flow from the East Coast, or even like just in general. Like I know like Wiz Khalifa said he's always like appreciated Max B. Future said he's appreciated Max B. Like ASAP Yams. So it's like he has like a lot of pulse in the culture. Mm-hmm. And if you guys didn't know, like he went to jail like damn near almost 20 years ago in regards to I guess like a crime that he committed as far as like I want to say with like a kidnapping. Yeah, it was like in regards to a kidnapping, and I guess the operation went left and someone died, and then he was in jail for a lot of these years, but now he's out. So that's who pretty much the general consensus. That's what Max B is.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, he looks happy. He looks like a man with a plan. Hopefully, he's been what's the word I'm looking for? Because they sent you to jail to get
I know the word. I know another word like rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated. Hopefully, he's rehabilitated. Hopefully, he at least was reading in there, doing some research, writing some raps, and hopefully staying out of trouble. And look, he's in positive spirit. We kind of need that more in the world. So as long as he's coming out here, you know, doing his music and staying out of trouble, I'm all for it. That's it.
So can we have a immature conversation?
Yeah, of course.
So like we were posted in the group chat that like, oh, Max B got out of jail. One of the homies just full out crashed out. Why the fuck we supporting niggas like this? What the fuck did he do? I ain't never seen a nigga freaking get this welcome from coming home from the army, which is true.
Which is true.
Because like Max B came out of jail, there's about 100 niggas outside the jail.
Of course.
I don't think he got into the car for like another 2 hours. He was just hugging everybody. You see like this nigga went to a Jets game, proposed to his girlfriend, met with freaking royalty. Have been doing interviews. By the way, in every video I've seen Max B, he hasn't had the same outfit on.
Oh yeah, that nigga. Nah, he they lacing that nigga up.
Like honestly, like, and I'm like, this is like no hating shit. I really thought like the treatment that Max B was getting, I really thought Big Meech was gonna get that type of rollout. But
it was a little more tricky with Big Meech, and I get into the details on why I think why. But for Max B, man, I think he was just a beloved individual, and that's what happens when you do a lot for people. Yeah. Or that's what happens when people fuck with you and your energy is pure. Like, he got caught up for some street shit. That does not mean he was not a good father. That does not mean he was not a good husband. Like, there's criminals that go out there and rob you to fund shit for their families. Like, the crime is bad. The intent of the crime is bad. That does not mean my heart is in the wrong place, because I'm also trying to provide for my crew, my people, and my family. So what I will say is, yes, it's not fair, because, you know, soldiers should be getting that type of welcome. But at the same time, niggas don't find that cool. Niggas don't glorify going to the army. They glorify rap. They glorify storytelling. They glorify popping bottles in the club. They glorify niggas having half-naked women in their videos. So what are you known for?
I have a theory about like every time I see like a gangster or a rapper come home, it's like I see all this celebration because all I'm seeing is like, oh, like they're really just getting all this money, getting all this praise because you didn't tell on nobody.
I mean, that's part of it.
That's why I really think that's
you was in there, you stayed solid, you didn't run your mouth. And there's still some rumors that he got out early because he told. You know, there's mad shit.
Bro,
but
can we just address yo, Whack 100 cut it out, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro, Whack 100 got like, bro. What I told you,
he got a tape on everybody. I don't know who sends him the tapes.
I said the video to Cheech where it's like academics is literally saying for the first time, oh, Max B got released. Mid freaking sentence, he get a freaking text from Whack 100. Oh, freaking Max B, all rat. Here's the paperwork. It's like, bro, he hasn't been out for 30 minutes.
There's two niggas in hip hop that I love to hear from and to get a good laugh. Whack 100 and Fat Joe.
Oh, you gotta add Charleston White in there, bro.
Oh, Charleston White. But he's not kind of in hip hop. Yeah. He's just in culture. But Fat Joe stories, like there's a compilation on YouTube. Bro, I put that shit on and go to sleep. If you have a bad day, just go listen to some Fat Joe stories. Or just go listen to Whack 100 tell you that everybody around him is a rat. Like, what? Okay, first of all, if everybody is a rat, how come you know all these rats? Where are you getting your paperwork from? And are you a government informant? Because why are you getting so many classified documents, Whack? Nobody pressed you because of your reputation as a blood, as an OG, but it's like, fam, these paperwork is not floating around.
Can we stand on that real quick? Like, Whack 100, you've been throwing pyro for 30 years. If I can see you, don't you think the police can see you?
I think Whack is hilarious. I think he's just...
That's all is what they call it.
There's a lot of you so-called OGs that's running on fumes. And what I mean by you robbed two niggas with a knife in 75 and you expect everybody to fucking respect you till you die. Like, nigga, you stole a nigga sneakers in 82. You stole a pair of Adidas in 82. I'm not going to be scared of you, bro. Go take care of your family, bro. Like, a lot of you street niggas.
True, though. Nigga, you robbed a liquor store. Cool.
Nigga, you stole a couple bottles of Hennessy. Like, this is why I love, I'm not going to say I love, but I love white collar crimes because it's like, oh, these niggas are robbing a pharmaceutical company. These niggas are robbing a bank, a heist. I love that shit.
Old woman's
like black people, we fucking glorify a crackhead. A nigga robbed a 7-Eleven. He's a legend in the hood. Exactly. A 7-Eleven?
You selling fentanyl to the whole community. Why am I promoting you?
This shit is crazy, bro.
We never stop and ask that question.
Nah, cause we want salute, OG salute. Like,
Big homie.
Like, that shit is crazy,
I
man.
hate niggas, bro. What a passion, bro.
Oh my god, and I think we have to talk about this. I don't know how much time we have left, but we definitely got to do it. Break it down for me. A woman, you told me some wild shit about a woman breaking up with a guy. You know, I'll say this. Gary knows my stance on 90% of the topics that we talk about, but sometimes he'll sneak one in there to trigger me. So this is definitely one of those. Go ahead, break it down.
Okay, so here's the headline. Woman rejects proposal after learning that the ring came from Walmart. Now, I'm not no expert jeweler. I'm not no Eliante, but I used to work for a jewelry company for a couple of years. And I'm looking at the ring. There was retailed at $898 from Walmart.
That's he dropped the bag.
It's, depending on his income, he dropped the bag. It's 10 karat gold, white gold, and it's 1 carat total of diamonds.
It's not bad.
So it's not horrible. So it's like, my thing is that when I see shit like this, it's like,
But why are niggas telling the girl where we get the ring from?
so all right, I understand why niggas do it. So like when I went to go pick out the wedding ring for Gael, it's like I told her, like, hey, we went to the spot. I was like, hey, pick out the ring that you like. If I can afford it, cool. I let her have multiple options. Of course, Gael picked the most expensive one.
Naturally.
So I was like, you know what? I saved up my bread because, like, come on, I've been with this woman for about 7 to 8 years. I think and whatever ring she wants, I kind of have to give it to her.
Yeah, true. That's fair enough.
Exactly. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, there is like a full thread of like her like telling him like the reason why that like she's leaving him because she thought it was at Walmart.
My question is there a different? Because some people want to get the ring appraised. You know, some people want to go get the paperwork on their jewelries just in case something happens. Some people even put insurance on their jewelry. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, that's the ring he proposed with. That doesn't mean that's the ring that's gonna be in the wedding.
Well, it is, yeah. So the engagement ring is the one with the rock on it.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding band, the wedding ring is the actual band that goes above it.
Yeah.
You can always upgrade down the line, but yeah, the ring that you get, that's the ring you're wearing forever.
Yeah. Let me look at my camera to say this. Be with the woman that loves you, man. For you. Like, I don't understand. Like, and please, God, I hope one day we all wake up and Instagram is gone. Because Instagram has been ruining relationships
1,000%
for years.
1,000%.
Your man works for Chick-fil-A. He cannot give you the same thing Moneybagg Yo can give Ari. I'm sorry. You got to understand what you are in life. That's true. If your man gives you a Walmart ring and you love him, if you want to marry this nigga and you see the potential in him, cool. Get your heads together. Build a life with this guy, and hopefully when you guys renew your vows in 10 to 15 to 20 years, he's in a better financial position, and he's able to give you more.
But I have to say now, so I would say that to the women that, like, if they've been together for like a year or 2 or 3 years, all right, you got to understand, how much money does he make? And you have to understand, the reason why you're mad is because it came
That's
from
when
Walmart.
It gets tricky, because niggas don't be having jobs.
That's one.
And that goes back to the woman, because why are you picking niggas with no jobs?
But let's stay on topic real quick. So it's like, I think honestly her pride and ego kicked in. That the fact that it came from Walmart. Because it's actually a decent looking ring. If this ring came from any other jeweler that was in the mall, I think she would have been happy. And obviously this dude could have lied to her and said it was a $2,000 ring and she probably would have bought it. But the fact that she knew it was from Walmart, she was probably like, I can't really rock it. Do you really think I'm a Walmart?
No, she can't go brag to her friends saying my man dropped this on this.
But
that's all it is.
Let's keep it real though. Do you think I could have proposed to a guy with that ring?
No. Number one, I don't know exactly how much you make, but I know you good. That's number one. And number two, like women understand all patterns. Gary, if you buying, Gary cracks me up because that's something we talk about behind the scenes. Gary, you over here buying hundreds of dollars worth of sneakers, and you used to get 2-3 at a time every drop. You eat out a bunch of times in a week, and more importantly, your vintage collection. You buying shirts for
we
80.
clocking niggas.
You buying shirts for $80 to $200. You buying stitch hats and custom hats for $80 to $150. So your girl is sitting there clocking your tea and being like, oh, okay. another pair Air Max. All right.
Is that Off-White?
So
Virgil pass?
So like we underestimate, our patterns and our routines, and all women are looking at that. So if you can buy 2 pairs of shoes for $1,000 and go to a sneaker convention and drop a bag and go to Complex Con and go crazy. So when it's time to show the woman you love and you plan to be with for the rest of your life some love, you gotta do it right. You get what I'm saying? So one, I don't think if I was in this position, I would have told her where the ring came from. I would have just got the celebration out the way, maybe closer to the wedding or something like that. I would have probably told her about it. And number two, you got to, honestly, and this is going to be for the guys, you got to know the quality of woman you with.
That's true.
You got to pick a woman, I'm not going to say in your tax bracket, but that loves you for you, but that's on your level. What I mean by that is mentally. Your woman has to, part of what makes her a good wife is her learning how to save you money. Hey, baby, we don't have to go out tonight. I want to cook something for you. That's wife qualities right there. I'm not saying she has to do that every time, but a good woman knows how to help you save and when to do too much and when to tone it down.
And on top of it, like, if I had to play somewhat of a devil's advocate, well, one, like, I always told myself when getting Gael's ring, it's like, I want to get her a ring that costs more than any of my sneakers, because I can't have a pair of shoes that cost more than her.
1,000%.
That was the number one rule for sure of like getting a ring. But as far as like what dude, if Shorty is literally getting her hair done, she gets her nails done, she gets waxed, has some big dog, has some respect, especially if you've been dating her for longer than 2 years. It's time to go deeper into the funds. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all go out there and get these cheap ass niggas and then wonder why they don't want to spit on you. The nigga don't want to even buy you flowers to take you on a date, and you expect him to drop a bag on the ring. Exactly. But I mean, I blame, you know me, I'm diplomatic cheese to the fullest. I'm gonna blame both parties. This nigga should have got with a woman that love him for him, and she should just know her man's capabilities. And it's like,
wait, by the way, it's like, speaking of Walmart, like, I'm not too familiar with their like jewelry, but have you ever walked into a Costco, their jewelry section? They got some shit with some commas in it.
1,000%. No, Walmart got some shit too. I mean, again,
I got some Walmart.
Yeah, regular niggas shop at Walmart. Yeah. I love Walmart. Shout out to Walmart. If Walmart want to support us and sponsor us, salute. But what I'm saying is the last thing I'm gonna say before we close out. The funniest thing about this scenario is she's the one that's ashamed of the ring. She's the one that's probably, you the one that let the world know your ring was cheap. You could have shut the fuck up, celebrate, and stunt on bitches that you actually get married. Who gives a fuck about the actual ring? Yes, it'd be cool to have a big rock on your finger, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, the beautiful part is you breaking generational curses. A man is willing to take you from your parents' house and is willing to take care of you until you die. That's more of a stunt to me than how much this little piece of metal cost.
That is true. Yeah.
I think that's the bigger flex.
Yeah, just figure out the values. That's all. Just figure out the
values. I'm speaking for me. I would much rather, if my wife come to me as, babe, don't go crazy on the ring, make sure we have a nice wedding, I'm cool with that.
By the way, I feel bad for you when he proposed to Cope. You know, all the fly shit you like to promote.
I've been told.
Just so you know.
I have toned a lot of things down.
No, you did not.
I don't have it. And yeah, hopefully. And you know what's funny? We were supposed to have back-to-back weddings. We talked about that years ago, by the way. Gary was supposed to get married, and then the next year, I was supposed to get married right after him. We're supposed to have back-to-back proposals. But yeah, anyway, hey, that ship sailed.
They have 30-day fiancés.
That's crazy.
Never give up hope.
Well, if I go to Brazil, that might change. But
if you go to Lake Course, that might change.
But this has been a phenomenal episode. It's always good, just us two here, kicking shit. But yeah, man, I go by the name of Cheech, aka the curator of good vibes, aka the ladies' favorite broadcaster, aka thanks for supporting us. And we've been having a hell of a year, man. The numbers we put up this year, Gary, I'm not gonna lie to you, are incredible. And the last thing I'm gonna say before you give your AKs and we close it out, I want to appreciate you live on air for knowing me and picking up the slack when I can't get to certain things, because it's been a couple of weeks where Cheech haven't been doing the greatest, or even on the clips part, you've been standing up and you never complain about it. You're a solid dude. I want to give you your flowers when it comes to that too. So yeah, all the fly shit y'all see, especially with the clips, this is this man's work. I can't take that away.
Lighten the convo after the
No. I'm not saying after that.
No, but I want to say happy belated.
Yeah, thank
Obviously, we know we gonna hang out. We gonna keep the shit soon. But it's like, I want to appreciate you for always being consistent. Because rain, sleet, or snow, Cheech is here. If he's coming from his 4 jobs, he's gonna be here. Yeah. Cheech can have 7 jobs. He's gonna get that Wednesday off. I don't know how you do it.
1,000%.
But you get it done. You're one of the most consistent people I know, and I do appreciate it.
Yeah, all right, man. And we,
I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. in Gary We Trust, a.k.a. I be hearing my name through the grapevine.
And we are, these are the aesthetics.
Happy holidays.
Peace.